What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys the next episode of my Chief Challenge series. So looking at the trophy counts, you can see that Galadon currently sits at 1241 while I'm at 1180. So he did win 20 trophies on defense compared to me from the last episode, and he did have some traps next to his town hall, so he's moved those away. So the defensive battlefield is going to be a little bit more evened up because I was about to be ready to make my troll base as well. So I'm 61 trophies down, and we're going to have to make a big move today. And as I told you guys in the previous video, you guys are going to be voting for all the army compositions from this video onwards, and you guys chose 20 Valkyries minimum for our army compositions. So this is the initial army composition I cooked up: 2 golems, some wall breakers, and some Valkyries. I definitely changed my army composition along the way though, but I definitely love Valkyries, and I feel like I'm gonna have a pretty good chance to make up some trophies. So let's go ahead and get straight into the raids. All right, so looking at this first base that we're attacking, 27 trophies, definitely a no-brainer. Let me just go ahead and throw my golems out there, followed up by my Valkyries, as well as I did switch one of my golems for 7 wizards after the last raid. So I'm going to make my way through the base. And keep in mind, this is sort of evolving into more of a speed rating event or series, at least for the very beginning, because we're attacking so many bases that are under leveled, or maybe Town Hall 7s like this one, which I actually found. I didn't find any Town Hall 7s in the last episode, but I found a couple inside of this one, which worked out really well for me. But definitely in the beginning phases, when we're attacking these bases that obviously are under leveled compared to our troops, it's turned into a big speed rating thing, and I'll show you guys how in this video. So in the last video with the witches went pretty slowly, so we only gained around 250 trophies in that episode. But in this episode, trophies were flying, raids were going way faster than they had in the previous episode, and we actually ended up getting a lot more 3 stars way quicker. And you can see right here, I got a 3 star in 45 seconds compared to the last video where it usually took me around a minute and a half. So things were flying by. This next base right here, 19 trophies available, completely under level Town Hall 10. I have a bunch of wall breakers, don't even really need them. I'm just going to go ahead and drop my jump spells and my Valkyries and wizards and steamroll my way throughout this base. And this one shouldn't take any longer than 30 seconds. So we definitely started cruising throughout this episode. All right, so it looks like my troops just making their way to the center. I'm going to drop the raid spells. Again, it seems like I'm wasting the spells, but pretty much every second counts inside of this series, especially in the very beginning. If you take a couple of seconds to get some builder sets that are around the base, it definitely could cost you maybe a complete raid, because as you guys know, if you didn't see the first video, we only get 30 minutes to raid at a time. So I'm literally just speeding through these raids over and over and over as quickly as I can within a 30-minute period. I don't have a lot of time to train up troops, just have to go ahead and speed all those guys up, and I don't have a lot of time to wait around and try to destroy the builder sets on the outside of the base. So it's always important. You can see right here I was checking, but there's one on the very top and I didn't see it, so I'm dropping the rest of my troops, and you're going to see towards the end it's going to cost me a bit. So I'm making my way in, again, a Town Hall 7 with 31 trophies available, dropping all these rage spells all around his base as well as the heal spell, and I should be fine to get to the Town Hall. But those builder huts on the outside are definitely going to cost me a couple of seconds. It's really annoying towards the end of the raid when you have those last couple of buildings on the outside, whether you're raiding for trophies and running out of time like regularly, but especially in this series where, again, every second counts. And you can see right here the raid should be over. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so that was about a 40-second raid, but I actually didn't clear out the builder huts. You can see I was even ready to end the battle because I thought it was over, but instead of it being over at 2 minutes and 20 seconds, my wizards are going to have to run and blow that building up, and then of course my Valkyries are going to have to run up top, and that cost me 15 seconds, which some of these raids I'm getting done in 30 seconds, so that was literally half a raid wasted taking out those 2 buildings on the top left, or on the left and on the very top. So important things, got to keep those in mind as I raid, and let's go ahead and attack this next base right here. So you guys have seen my army composition evolve throughout these last couple of raids. It started out with some golems, then it went to 1 golem, then it went to a lot of Valkyries with some jump spells and wizards, and then now it's just evolved into flat out 4 rage spells, 1 heal spell, the rest Valkyries and wizards, and I'm trying to attack the base from all 4 sides to get to the center, because it takes too long to attack from one side and just steamroll my way throughout the base, because I have to go through all